Very good morning to one and all. So today we'll start with the module number 2, amplitude modulation and demodulation, lecture number 13. In previous lecture we discussed about single sideband technique and its formulas. Today we'll discuss about the demodulation, types of demodulation circuit, and as well as what is meant by demodulation. So here we discuss amplitude modulation. So first we define what is demodulation. So demodulation, we say that it is a reverse process in modulation which is happen at the receiver side. So demodulation is a process recovering the original information signal from the modulated signal. It is a reverse of modulation. So we can represent in diagrammatic form. So how can happen? So input is a modulated signal, there is a demodulation, then original information signal which is to be received at the receiver side. So demodulation is a process to recover the original information from the modulated signal which is happen at the receiver side. So mostly demodulation done by their AM detectors. So there are two types of demodulator circuit which will be used in AM. First one is a diode detector, which is also called as a normal detector or which is called as a envelope detector. Why it is called as an envelope detector? We can see at the working of the diode detector. Then practical diode detector, that is also called as use this concept in automatic gain control circuit, which is using super heterodyne radio receiver. So first we deal with the what is meant by diode detector circuit, which is consist of a transformer, diode, capacitor and resistor. Here at a primary winding we applied a input modulated signal which is received from the transmitter, and then at the secondary winding it consists of diode and capacitor and resistance. Then how this circuit diode detector which is normally working as compared with the half wave rectifier, which will be seen in first year BEE subject. So working of this diode detector will be seen. So here the input is the modulated signal, and how can it is called as an envelope detector? Because we can detect the recover the information at the maximum peaks and negative peaks, means upper sideband and lower sideband peaks. So that is from that value. So that is called as an envelope detector. So in positive half cycle, the diode is forward bias, and forward bias it conduct only in half cycle. So the output waveform for the diode like will be this. So it will be allowed in positive half cycles. Now when we see there is a capacitor at the secondary winding, so this capacitor will be charged at the maximum peak value of the positive half cycle. So there is a charging and discharging will be done. So capacitor will be charged from this maximum value up to positive peak, and this waveform can be seen in here. So charging, discharging, charging, discharging. So diode in diode detector is forward bias, it conduct only in positive half cycle, and we can recover the information from the modulated input signal in any half cycle or any half. It may be either positive half cycle or either may be negative half cycle. Here will be recovered the original information from the positive half cycle. So here the diode are forward bias, so it will be conduct only in positive half cycle. So the circuit will be in compare with the rectifier, means positive half wave rectifier. And after the capacitor, the output, if you observe at the capacitor, there is a charging and discharging. These waves are very in peak values. There is no perfect shape. So whenever, how that in next negative means there is a discharging. So discharging is through this resistance. So capacitor will be charged at the positive half, maximum positive half peak cycle, and discharging is done through this cycle. Now if you observe, this is the no perfect shape of original sine wave, because the original signal is a sine wave. So we use the RC filter. So complete this circuit, C and R component are form RC filters which avoid the spikes and gives a perfect shape of sine wave. So output of the detector is sine wave or original information can be received. So this is the working of your diode detector or envelope detector or normal detector. Now we see the second practical diode detector, which is nothing but your, in this condition, the practical diode detector, the condition is just some this changes of the circuit. So here if you observe, the diode is at the reverse bias condition, and there is some additional circuitry which will be seen here. Now here is the input is applied intermediate amplifier, that is intermediate frequency of a transistor which is applied to the primary winding. At the secondary winding it consists of a filter, capacitor and reverse bias diode which conducts a negative half cycle. So kindly remember the practical diode detector which working on negative half cycle. So diode detector which is in reverse bias condition, this is a filter, and there is a section which is additionally provided to separate a DC voltage and AC voltage. Practical diode detector circuit conduct in negative half cycle and reverse bias in negative half cycle. So these waveforms are in reverse direction. We recover the information by using practical diode detector in negative half cycle. So capacitor again charging and discharging. So capacitor will be charged by C1 and capacitor will be discharged at this resistance. Now after getting a waveform, we require to separate AC part, means a sine wave, alternating voltage, and DC voltage. The DC voltage which is to be required by for the automatic gain control, which is useful for the super heterodyne receiver. If you see the block diagram of super heterodyne receiver, there is a AGC circuit, automatic gain control circuit, which provides the reference values to the at various blocks, intermediate frequency, all this. So that can be done by this C3 capacitor. So here the basically practical diode detector consists of a reverse bias diode which is recovered the information in negative half cycle and which recovered the information, and after there is a charging of capacitor like this same in negative half cycle, and there is a output of the capacitor like charging, discharging, charging, discharging. After, to avoid the peak or spikes in this capacitor, so we use the filter. So here is a RC filter which forms, and we give the smooth output detector waveforms. After, we get an additional circuit to separate the DC voltage and AC voltage. So here is a C2 capacitor which forms to separate the AC waveforms and DC waveforms. DC voltage which is required for the AGC circuit which is used in super heterodyne receiver. If some AC signal part will become to this output, that can be removed by this C3 capacitor which is clip off. So this is the working of practical diode detector. The waveforms are same as it is, just in negative half cycle. So in this lecture we discuss about the amplitude demodulation, practical diode detector circuit as well as the diode detector or envelope detector. So we can stop here. In next lecture we see the comparison between various amplitude modulation techniques. Thank you very much.